Hi everyone, welcome to Firesoultarot. Today I'm bringing you the future spouse reading 16 reasons why your future spouse loves you. So for pile 1 I have this card. It says I'm evolving as a soul when I am aware of my soul's journey. For pile 2, this other card which says with my thoughts I co-create with the universe, and for pile 3, my heart is open to receiving love. So I'll see you at your pile. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. So you pick this card, this charms and this stone. I'm going to be talking about the charms and the stone at the end of the reading. Let's get into the card straight away. So the first message I get from this card is that your future spouse recognizes of you that you are very well aware of your soul journey. So you're probably somebody that is very clear about their connection with the spirit, the universe, their spirit guides, and your future spouse sees this in you. So they're going to love the spiritual side of you, basically. But let me clarify with the tarot so I can give more details about this. So let me see what was the journey of your spirituality. Let me check. How did this come about? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, look at the High Priestess. This is exactly the, I mean, the most spiritual card in the entire deck. And the 10 of Cups. At the bottom we have the Three of Swords. You went towards your spiritual journey from a place of confusion and pain. That's how it all started. It all started with something major that occurred in your life, which was extremely painful to experience, and this triggered a major awakening in your soul journey. And at the beginning of this soul journey, you didn't even know exactly the direction. You didn't even know exactly what you were doing with yourself and with your emotions, and you felt very, you were at a place where you felt very unstable and not sure of the future direction even of your life. And then you came to the realization that you sort of know more than you realized. So you really came into your inner power, I feel, and coming to the realization of the fact that you are this powerful being, very intuitive, very much connected with everything and everyone, and you are now somebody that holds a level of wisdom that is above the norm. You're a very evolved soul at this point of your life, and you can even be of guidance to others. So even in a form that may not be as direct as a spiritual guide, you may guide people naturally with your natural inclination to do so, with sharing your wisdom, your opinions, your knowledge, by giving your energy. When you give your energy to others, when you are available to others to interact with you, people notice the impact that you have in their life. So you are an impactful type of person, and this is what your future spouse is going to love about you. The fact that they feel the strong energy coming from you, of a very evolved spiritual being. It's just like that, and they're gonna fall in love with this aspect of you. So if you feel like this side of you is mostly hidden from the rest of the world or majority of the people because they might not understand it, with your future spouse you can be sure that your future spouse will see this and will understand this very clearly, and will appreciate this a lot. So let's go on to the next oracle card. The Whale Spirit. Trust the great mystery. Now, if this is not a spiritual card, I don't know which one it is. This to me is an extremely spiritual energy, very deep and very much of an evolved being. You know, the whale. It's one of those animals that to me evokes this sense of literally mystery. So your future spouse will love to discover what your sides, your mystery, because there is something about you that they can't quite grasp. So there is something about you that feels like it's nearly untangible, and yet your future spouse can sense that there is something very special about you. So and that you trust in the divine course event, you know, in the divine guidance, the divine course of events. Now, you know, you would be the type of person that sometimes makes choices that may look like they don't make sense to people around you, and yet they do make sense to you. So you follow this intuition of yours that tells you you need to do this right now. And it may not be because there is a direct consequential advantage out of the action that you're taking. So I'm not talking about necessarily the choices that we make because we clearly can calculate and see that oh yes, I will gain something out of this. This is not why you take decisions and actions. The reason you take decisions and actions is because you really feel it in your heart, in your soul, in your gut, that you need to do a certain action at a certain time, even if it could look like the most absurd type of thing. And you just follow this inner guidance, and others may look at you like, okay, they might be a little bit out of their head doing this, but because it makes sense to you, you're just going to follow that guidance. And it's probably going to lead you to either a lesson or something you need to go karmically through. So karma is not negative only. I mean, karma is basically you know, a law that governs and that carries through the entire life. So you feel like you need to go on a certain path and you need to take certain choices. You feel it's so strong in your own self that you're not going to doubt it, even if when other people doubt you in that kind of regard. They're like, why are you doing this? And you're saying, you're going to say like to these people, well, I just feel like I need to do this. And your future spouse is going to admire this about you. You have this strong intuition that guides you throughout your entire life. So I definitely see these two cards came out as a sort of a repetition of each other. Also, 65 could be a relevant number for you. Let me see, it reduces to 11. 11 could be a relevant number for you. And 11 is in the tarot is justice. So this is telling me that again, this talks about karma, rebalancing the scales of karma. So you act, by the one, you act in a way that is very instinctive and very intuitive, and you take decisions that are actually bringing balance in your karmic scale without even possibly realizing it. Okay, I'm just putting it out there for you. Now let me clarify with tarot for this. So clarify this trust in the great mystery. What does this trust bring to pile 1 as a result? So your future spouse is going to love the fact that you just follow your path regardless of what anybody else thinks, the lovers. And that you're going to do so following your heart. And you're not afraid of Three of Swords. You're not afraid of risking it all for your future spouse, particularly here we're talking about. So they're going to love that you are going to put your heart on your sleeve, because you feel like to risk it all, to take this choice in love towards them, and you're not afraid of the load you need to carry in terms of overcoming your fears of pain and heartbreak when you're going to make the choice to choose your future spouse. They are very well aware of the fact that you have gone through major heartbreak, and they admire the fact that you carried on with your life and moved forward in making a choice to be open in love and to open yourselves to them, offering your love. And this goes back to this stone. You pile one are able to restore your heart. You have this ability of healing yourself, and it's a very spiritual path you're following. So this is very, very beautiful in my opinion. You have a lot of strength in you, I can tell. So let me get the next spread of cards. Why does your future spouse love you? Let's see. Guardian Angel. Now that's again another spiritual card. This is probably one of the most spiritual cards in this deck, in my opinion, because this is really speaking about the fact that you have a protection from your guardian angels, and from your guides from the other realms of reality. So you are watched over by the universe, basically by other beings, and you are probably aware of this as well. And if you're not aware, you might be going to be aware now that I'm telling you through this reading. But this is something that your future spouse is going to understand, because you're going to probably tell them of certain things that you have either dreamt of, either perceived. You could be sometimes perceiving people that passed away and have become your guardian angels, and you may perceive their presence either through your dreams or in some form during your life, and you may tell your future spouse about these experiences of yours, and your future spouse is going to be, I would say, pretty, well, first pretty shocked about this, and then pretty much enamored with it. Yeah, your future spouse is going to look at you, trying to understand you, I feel. Really trying to understand what you're trying to say about these experiences that you have. Like, they might not fully understand it. That's why they need to put themselves in a, in the hanged man position, where they kind of take a pause to reflect on what you are telling them about these experiences. But they're all willing to learn from you, because they feel like such a sense of familiarity, bond, and communion of hearts. Really, I feel like this is very strong. I'm gonna put this stone here, actually. So there is this very strong sense of community of hearts, of the hearts of you two, which is going to lead them to want to marry you. So the love bond is going to be so strong that even if they don't fully understand what you're talking about, they're going to make an effort to kind of try to get into your world, to try to understand these experiences that you have, and make sense of it. And they are going to be enamored about the uniqueness of your world and reality as a spiritual person. So that's what I'm getting here very strongly. Like, even the fact that maybe you follow tarot and tarot readings, it's something that probably is new to them, and they probably won't be as familiar as you are with it, but you're going to just tell them what what you have discovered through this. So another reason why they're going to love you is that you are a great companion. You are a loyal person. You are tenacious, and tenacious in your life in general, and very not very, here says unselfishness. So you're not selfish as a person. You're a very giving person, and your future spouse is going to fall in love with this aspect of you. So let me clarify. So far in the tarot spreads that came up, we had the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is a confirmation that we're talking about your future spouse, clearly. Let's clarify this companion card. Okay. Five of Materials. Yeah, I'm already getting the message here. What else? Please clarify. Alright, so yeah, look at this. Five of Material, Nine of Voices, Five of Inspiration, and Nine of Inspirations. So, you see, what they are going to love about is that when they are feeling down in the dust, when they're sick, when they are feeling down and empty, you know, like that kind of feeling of, oh sorry, Eight of Voices, when they're stressed out in their head, when they have an headache, you are going to be there for them, and you're going to be there, showing up in many different ways for them, giving them support in many different ways. So let's say if they're sick, they're going to prepare them a hot meal, something that can make them feel better. If they have a headache, you're going to create a very calm and peaceful environment around them. You're going to protect them with this Nine of Inspiration. This is about the Nine of Wands. You're going to protect them, and you're going to also nurture them with your energy. This orange, this is like an energy of also being very creative about the way you support your future spouse and be a companion to them. So you have many different ways of soothing your future spouse as a person. So they're going to love your ability to find many multiple creative ways, between which I also see sensuality as a very good way of calming them down and making them feel at ease and in a beautiful space of like go back to a beautiful space of feeling uplifted. All this orange in both cards, it's pretty much standing out to me, and then the blue of the calm that you bring. So I think your passionate side is going to be extremely soothing to your future spouse. They're going to love this about you. So you're an amazing companion. It's just undeniable. Let's see what else. Okay, these two cards I want to check. Yeah, it's okay, I don't need to cover them. So yeah, passion and nostalgia. So passion is confirmed again. Your passionate side, you know, is going to really make them fall in love. You're a passionate lover. You have this very fiery side about you, which is you know, it comes out really both in your personal life, in your own projects, and also in regards to your future spouse, like when you're relating to them. So with nostalgia, I feel like anytime you will be apart, your future spouse is going to miss you heavily, and therefore they're going to want to meet up again and be with you in your energy again. And again, these two people are half naked, so definitely your future spouse is going to love your the way they feel when they are in this very vulnerable state with you, naked in front of each other, and enjoying a cup of wine here, apparently. So yeah, King of Cups, that's the card of being in love. This is how your future spouse is going to look at you. Look at the eyes on this person, like absolutely lost in love with you. Yeah, It's a very strong feeling they're going to have for you. Look at the High Priestess. That's you. That's your energy coming out again. You have this mysterious halo to you. Your future spouse is just going to be magnetically attracted and drawn to you because of that. And Four of Wands, they just want to marry you already and get together and form a stable relationship. They don't want to ever let you go. Look at the King of Pentacles coming out here. So this is the progression. They're going to want to make this a stable partnership for sure. That's confirming it. The passion between you two is going to be extreme. There is number 11 coming out again. You could be on the twin flame journey. If not, don't take this message. Because this is the 11-11 card with the Four of Wands. You two are going to celebrate a life of happiness and joy together. And you're going to create a lot of abundance and stability. Your future spouse is going to want to give it all to you. Give everything they have to you. You're so deserving, just the right person for them. The one that understands them, the one that understands them on a very intuitive level. You pick up on their moods, you pick up on their needs, and that's what they love about you. So this reading is straight to the point. Let me see more oracle cards. 7 chakra, Archangel Uriel. This couldn't be the spiritual pile, honestly. This is the 7th chakra. This is the chakra that connects you to the universe, to the universal forces, the divine. So you're a highly evolved spiritual being, pile 1. You are ascending, and you are probably already have ascended multiple times. You have had multiple awakenings already in your during this lifetime. I feel you're also an old soul. You're not new to this earthly plane. Let me clarify this card. What do I want to use? I think I want to use my. This is my first ever tarot deck I ever had. This tarot deck is very important to me. It always gives such truth. And it always talks about the history behind a spiritual journey. For me, like, it's very strongly connected to that. 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Look at this progression. This is the energy you are currently embodying, I feel. This very self-asserted, self-reliant, independent human being that has reached a level of a higher level of wisdom, and you also are reaching a higher level of abundance, because we have loads of pentacle cards as well as the Wheel of Fortune. So this is talking about your material wealth growing. And if this hasn't happened yet, you're on the way towards this happening in your life. This is you reaping the rewards of having been a fair person towards others. And that's what your future spouse loves about you, that you are a fair person, that you are not taking advantage of people, and people recognize your value. You also are somebody that is able to put yourself in other people's shoes and try to understand them, try to understand their life journey, what they're going through, and this whole way of being that you embody, this is bringing you good fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is turning, the karma is balancing. I feel this energy of karma balancing out for you, pile 1. So I really feel this strongly. I feel like you'll be going in your union with your future spouse not too far. You're not too far from the union, from what I'm getting from this spread. Of course, if this is not your pile, pick a different one, but this is a strong message. 41 could be a relevant number for you, as well as just to mention 26 and number 2. This could be relevant numbers in your life. Right, let me get to the next one. Perseverance. Your future spouse loves your ability to persevere towards your objectives and goals, and your ability to set your mind towards certain objectives and conquering them. Because here it says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So you have this certainty about yourself that you just move smoothly forward. You go into this smooth sailing. Maybe sailing is relevant for you as a life experience. Maybe it is something of significance to you, since it came out in my words. Right, let's see, clarify the perseverance. 7 of Swords, Page of Cups, Knight of Swords at the bottom, 4 of Wands. So the 4 of Wands, this is coming out now twice. 11-11, manifestation. You're very strategic about your manifestations. You know when to apologize to people. You know when to clearly speak to people and clarify your thoughts and your point of view on things. You're a straightforward person, and though you use strategy when it's time to stay quiet, you do. You're not somebody that just talks for the sake of talking. You're not. I would say you're not the type of that does that kind of what do you call it? Let me think. Yeah, I can't think of the exact wording in English, but what I mean is like you are not. You don't like to do the chit chatting. Oh, first of all, you're not a gossiper. I already can tell. But also, like, you don't like to do useless talks with people. You're not that kind. You like to if you engage in conversation with someone, you would wish that people would do more in-depth conversation. You're not the one that enjoys the conversation just for the sake of getting air in your mouth or out of your mouth, if you know what I mean. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. But you are very sweet and very loving as well. You're also humble. Your future spouse loves this about you. Your direct way of talking, your humbleness, and your strategic mind for pursuing your goals and your of stability. Specifically, they love how you persevere in seeking stability, inner and outer. That's what I'm getting here. Right. Let's see more. Imprisonment. Okay, so there have been, okay, this card, because it's here, it tells me that at times you have experienced a feeling of being stuck, being blocked by something, being sort of like persecuted, possibly, that people were judging you, and that, there was definitely somebody out there that was not getting your point of view or your way of looking at things, or there were people out there which were not being positive towards your mentality. Like they weren't really they were misjudging you. I feel misjudging you, mistreating you. You might have been the type of person that grew up being bullied either within your family or within your class, for example. You could have been feeling that kind of sense of persecution because of people were bully towards you. So that's a possibility. Now, of course, only take this message if it's for you. Yeah, look at this, 5 of Pentacles. That's the history of what you have gone through. 3 of Pentacles. Let's see the progression here. Yeah, Page of Cups. And you have forgiven these people. Whomever mistreated you, you have forgiven them. You have gone through a healing journey. You have put to rest any malfunctioning relationship, you put it to rest. You have made peace with it, because you seek a real partnership with people. You seek, and your future spouse so is going to love your ability to have overcome situations that have been very burdening to you, in terms of making you feel like nobody could care less about you. And you've overcome this and made peace with this past of yours. Whomever did this to you, you made peace with it, and your future spouse admires you for that. And they admire how you maintained your love in nature. Now the Page of Cups came out twice in this spread and the previous spread. So this is really telling me that you have maintained a genuine heart. This heart comes out again. A genuine heart, pure heart, that is able to forgive and let go of the painful situations that you have experienced, because you are seeking a true partnership, somebody that is able to be at your level. And your future spouse will recognize that you two are at the same level. So through this journey, you have learned a lot. 32 could be your age or a relevant number in your life. So let me see more. Why does your future spouse love you? Lighten your load. Yeah, they feel like you are a great support system for them. You are a person that lightens up their load. Let's see how. You probably offer practical help. So if there is anything to do, chores, the shopping, the whatever it is, you are not the type that is like short-handed. You throw your hands at things, you carry the load, you do your part. Ace of Wands. Ten of Cups. Look at this. I thought it was the Two of Cups. 9 of Wands and the 8 of Swords. And at the bottom, the Queen of Cups. So, and you do this lovingly. So not only you are lightening the load for your future spouse and being a great partner. Now the Ten of Cups, that's the second time it comes out. But you're also doing in a very loving manner. So there is this empathic spirit. So when you see your future spouse struggling with millions of thoughts and being very overwhelmed with, okay, I need to do this and I need to do that and I don't even know where to start, you're going to be there, loving, caring. I'm going to help you, don't worry, I'm going to do my part. This is the warrior card. This is you coming up and getting to war. Are we in a war? I'm coming to war with you. I'm helping you out. You're a great support system for your future spouse. You take initiative. You take quick initiative. Ace of Rods, that's the quickest ace. You're not backing down on what is needed to be done. You're just there when it's needed. At the worst times, when everybody else abandons your future spouse, you're there. You're there for them. We are partners. We help each other. We make each other happy that way. So that's what you do for your future spouse, and that's why they love you. Right, let me see the next. Accept. May you receive what it is as it comes. Yeah, you accept reality for what it is and as it comes. You have learned the law of no resistance, going towards the path of least resistance. You have learned that trying to force things that doesn't work. You follow, yes, your instinct and your intuitive nature in taking the actions that you need to take, but then you let the universe take its course and you follow that path. You're not anymore in that state of mind where if something doesn't work out, you're like stubbornly trying to force it to work out at every cost. So you're like, okay, well, I've done my part now. Let's see what either the others do, the universe does, what happens. Let me keep an observation point and let me be sort of detached from the outcome at that point in time. So your future spouse admires this of you. Shine, may you be a lighthouse. You are a spiritual guide for your future spouse at this point as well. Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing. You're guiding them towards a more enlightened path, because you're a spiritual guide for many, and including your future spouse. You have this light that shines very bright, and your future spouse can see this light and is extremely attracted to this light and loves to, you know, who doesn't love the sunshine? You know what I mean? Like, you are like the sunshine for your future spouse. That's what it is. And you make everything look more beautiful in the world. That in your world, you shine a light that makes everything look more beautiful. That's what your future spouse loves about you. Yeah, look at this, the Seven of Materials. You perseverantly plant the seeds that makes your garden look so beautiful. Your garden of life, I mean, symbolically. Your house probably will be beautiful as well. Like, I think you have a great sense of decor, a great sense of style, the way you dress, the way you put things together. You have a great aesthetic sense, I feel. And your future spouse loves that. Ten of Emotions, that's the Ten of Cups again. Now this is the third time that comes out. Seven of Inspiration. Yeah, look at the oranges in here. Oranges, like the yellow orange. It's very predominant. Knight of Materials, your passion, your creativity. The Hierophant. Yeah, you have a very methodical way of going about your life with this perseverance, and it's all though also it's a mix of methodical side. Like, you have a personality that is methodical, so you approach things in a very concrete, practical way, but you also seek beauty in your life. So and this beauty comes from your passionate side, the side that is creative. So the way you arrange things, the way you you might be somebody that paints, even, you know, maybe you are somebody that loves painting. You love color, you love beautiful things, to surround yourself with beautiful objects. That's what I feel here. The Knight of Materials, that's the Knight of Pentacles, and you go about it in a very like, you constantly work in your life to make it more beautiful. You're probably somebody that also takes very good care of yourself, I feel. So you have a great care of your vessel, of your body, great care of your home, great care of your children when you will have children, and your husband or wife when you'll have your partner. So when you're going to be married, so you want to create a beautiful world, and your future spouse sees this beauty that you surround yourself with, and they're going to admire this about you. Absolutely love this deck. It's such an amazing, colorful deck. It's really appealing to the eye. Let me see. The Gazelle. Yeah, that's again about this grace, this graciousness that you bring. I feel there is a sort of a regality to you, like a regal side. You know, look at the posture of the Gazelle. It's like this king, queen type of energy, you know. You're an elegant person. I feel like you dress really well, Taiwan. Like, you have a very good sense of style. Now, not necessarily you will always dress well. When you want to be casual and comfy, you will be casual and comfy, but I feel like you do have a great sense of style, and that your future spouse will admire your beauty, your aesthetic, your just all together. They're gonna love your eyes, I feel. — 5 of Pentacles, the Star. Yeah, absolutely, your beauty. Look at the star, absolutely. Oh, look at this. Ten of Pentacles now for the second time. At the bottom, the Nine of Cups, yeah. This is your future spouse looking at you like, oh my gosh, what have I just seen? The most beautiful, gorgeous person in the world. Ah, this is so funny. Sorry, it's just coming true for me here. You might be even playing an instrument. We have a violin here specifically for some of you. I just feel like pulling in the charms at this point. You have this beautiful, loving sweetheart. Yeah, this is your heart is like pink. It's very like a gentle kind of way of loving. The gazelle, such an harmonious, gracious way of going about life. The star, look, there is a star here as well, and a star here. You are a star in your future spouse's eyes. They love how you shine. They love your light. They love your body. They love everything about you altogether. They wouldn't change a thing about you, you know. It's just perfection for in their eyes. They're gonna blush when they look at you, especially when you're naked. They love your taste. Yes, that's an 18 plus message. And they love your wisdom. Look at the owl. Yeah. Yeah, there is you're just this ray of hope for your future spouse after they struggled with a lot of pain in their life. They were like feeling so neglected and then nobody cared, and you are there to nurture them, and they're so great, so grateful for this. You restore and their soul. You restore their soul. You are healing to them, and this is why they want to stick around around you at every cost. They don't want to let you go. You see the way this in this particular deck, these two bars kind of cross to kind of block everybody out. They're like, no, this is mine, mine and mine only. Nobody takes pile one off of me. So cute, honestly. It's just really, really nice. They love your voice as well. I feel like with this musical instrument, your voice is like a melody for your future spouse's ears. I absolutely love listening to you talking and or singing even. You may be a good singer. Let me see more. Sorry, I have a bit of a cold, so if I sound a bit nasal, it's because I'm going through one cold after the other somehow. But anyway, never mind. So let's see. The Anima Mundi, yeah. Everything is in you. There is even a star in here. Look at this. You have got the entire world within you. Like you are able, with your soul journey, to unify the world. This is the message here. The animal world, the human world, the plant world. You embody all the energy within you. You are one thing with everything. One and all. You are one and all. Wow. I mean, this is such a deep reading, honestly. This is probably the most. Look at the sun as I split and the Six of Cups. This is probably the most spiritual pile between the three, I feel. There are so many highly spiritual cards. Clarify. The Nine of Wands. Yeah, look at this, the Empress. And at the bottom, the Page of Cups comes out again for the third time. You see, the thing is that pile one, you've gone through major things in life, like very tough lessons. And you have come out on top. And your future spouse is going to love the fact that you, at the end of the day, come out of top. Like you fall on your feet. No matter how many times you've had obstacles and fights and in your life, like things to overcome, you fell always on your feet, and you have reached a level of empowerment and a level of expansion that is very powerful, is very strong. Like they can feel this energy from you, this energy of nurturing mother motherly figure. I mean, obviously, if you're a man watching, this is still valid. You can have a nurturing energy, which is absolutely beautiful in men, I feel. But anyway, so let's see the, yeah, you are just this beautiful person, gorgeous, handsome, whomever you are. And there is this certainty about you. This you don't need to do much, because you simply attract good things to you at this point of your soul journey and evolution. And you have maintained this childlike spirit, this ability to come out to play when it's you know, when it's time to play. You're happy to play. You're like just like a child spirit, you know. So it's an absolutely beautiful combination of wisdom, maturity, and childlike spirit. But one, who are you? You know, you have done a lot of inner work. I can already tell from all this. A lot of soul growth, definitely. It's here. What else? Falling in love. Yeah. Why do they love you? Because they fall in love because you're the one. Because they feel you're the one. That's self-explanatory, but let's clarify anyway. Let me see. Well, let's do it with this deck again. Why is your future spouse falling in love so deeply and so quickly with you? They're like going wild for you. Yeah, look at this horse at the background. They're feeling like you make me feel wild. You stir up such emotions in me. What is this? The Three of Voices. I'm going to shuffle again because I just want to get one card at a time if possible. They might have suffered themselves a great amount of pain in love, and when you're there, oof, look at the High Priestess again. Yes. When you come in their life, with your energy, you bring them out of this despair. Honestly, this is what is coming here as a message for me. You literally bring them out of despair. You're this guiding light, the guiding light of true love, the true love spirit of yours. Like you are guided, your life is governed by the energy of love. You bring love everywhere you go, and you therefore are able to bring out the love that your future spouse has locked in because they felt heartbreak. Nine of Voices. Yeah, you're relieving all the stress. The Hermit. Your future spouse probably went through this period where they were feeling very isolated. 10 of Emotions. And with you, they finally can come into union with somebody that is there for them, to understand them, to support them, to be a loyal partner for life. This is gonna bring them such joy. They're gonna feel like want to dance every day with you. You may love dancing, and they love dancing with you. That's the message I'm getting here. What else? Let's see. Page of Fire. Yeah, you have this fiery, passionate nature that they absolutely love. So, you know, it's like this wildfire that once it's ignited, it's unstoppable. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, you are very good at lighting them up. I mean, you know, if this is anyway, whichever person you're looking for, this person is going to be easily turned on by you. Just so that you know. 7 of Cups. You do this by mesmerizing them with all the different sides of you. Like they don't even know what you're going to come up with. Anytime you interact with them, it's like, okay, what is pile 1 going to do? Which way are they going to present themselves to me? And this makes them feel like they're in a sort of a dream state, a dream that they never want to wake up from. And this brings a lot of transformation in their heart space, because from despair they go into a transition towards, let's see, oh gosh, this person, my gosh, they really went through hell. But they're with you, they go through a transition that closes up with this cycle of despair. Look at this, they have the energy of 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. Now the 5 of Pentacles came out already 3 times. So really I feel like you have this way to uplift your future spouse, to help them come out of this feeling like there is no hope in life. There is no tomorrow. I heard it's like, and you make them kind of close up with all of that and feel like there are so many options in front of them. There are actually so many possibilities to feel again alive with this Page of Fire. So that's why they love you. Right, the resilient art. So number 12 could be relevant for you. It's time to rebuild. So what your future spouse is going to love about you is that you are willing to rebuild with them your heart as well as their heart. So it's like with this partnership they understand that there is a way to keep believing in love, the resilient heart that doesn't give up on the energy of love. So pile one, you're on a strong healing journey. I feel if you have felt down with those cards coming up with the 5 of Pentacles and all, you will have your new beginning for sure with your future spouse. Look, the Sun, yeah, the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. You really are coming out of this despair that single life is all you have. I feel, and your future spouse is gonna bring this love to you, make you feel very happy, and the thing that they love about you is that you're going to do that for them as well. You're going to represent the new beginning in love that they were seeking, and you're going to be extremely devoted, loyal, as well as romantic. So they love all these sides about you. Now I have two cards from the 18 plus decks, so I'm going to cover them up because I'm pretty sure, yeah. Okay, well, actually this one, the Fool, doesn't need coverage, but this one, yeah, maybe here, but this one does, right? So we have the Queen of Swords. Now with this Queen of Swords card, I can't really show you, but this is an absolutely stunning person represented in this card. So your future spouse admires your body, your physical body. Regardless of what you think of yourself, they absolutely adore your body. As well, they're very intrigued by the fact that you are a little bit intimidating because you know so much and because you have this experience of life. So you're a very experienced type of person, and you have a lot of life that already you have gone through, and therefore there is sort of an intimidation about you because you're so intelligent on how you face reality and how you think things through, and your future spouse admires your mind. So they're going to love your conversation with you. They're going to love the way you speak, the way you express yourself, the way you go about any discussion that they embark with you. So your intellect is going to be very attractive to your future spouse, and they're going to love the intellectual conversations that you're going to share. Also with the Fool, they love your adventurous side. So not only you are very clever, but you're also very spontaneous. So they love the spontaneous side, the joyous side, this kind of uplifting, easygoing, playful side of you that likes to improvise as well. So pile 1, this was your reading. If you liked it, please like this video, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to support my work. Share this with anyone you think could benefit from watching it, and leave me a comment. I'd love to know if this was your reading. Thank you so much and have a great day. Hi pile 2, welcome to your reading. You picked this stone, these charms, and this picture or card. So it says here, with my thoughts I co-create with the universe. So the first message that comes out, and I will tell you the other messages from this other stone and these other charms whenever in the reading I feel more called to. With this card, you are a magician. You have the energy of the magician. So your future spouse admires the fact that you co-create with the universe. You are somebody that is very powerful as a person in terms of manifesting in your reality what you visualize, and you are able to alchemize energy and bring things to reality. 7 of Cups, 9 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the 5 of Swords, and at the bottom the Empress. So what I feel here is that your future spouse observes and notices that you have from your life history that you have had times where you've suffered from heavy pain and burdening situations where there was conflict with others, okay? But they also see that you have been able to alchemize this negative energy and turn it into opportunities for you. With the 7 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress as a bottom of the deck here that came out, you have turned trouble into gold. You have, really shifted your reality. So your future spouse is going to love your ability to create good fortune for you, prosperity, abundance in your life. Your ability to rebalance yourself after difficulties. And you're going to do this throughout the married life, I feel. So they see this as a very strong quality of yours. Your future spouse admires that you take charge of things and bring changes. It's obviously in it's a co-creation with the universe. In fact, the Wheel of Fortune is here not by chance. This is the universal force that, together with your abilities, brings prosperity, abundance in your life. So exactly, it's a co-creation. Number 15 number 15 could be relevant for you. Well, maybe 13 as well, since I mentioned it. Let me get now the next oracle card. So we have the Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love, and the Swan Spirit, a time for a deep dive. Okay, so what your future spouse loves about you is the depth of your feelings and the loyalty that you bring towards them, because they are the one that you love. So you're very devoted and loyal, as well as a deep person that feels deeply. When they have love for somebody, you're a very deep lover. Number 60 and number 19 could be relevant for you. Now 60 reduces to 6. This is the lovers. So your future spouse loves the feeling of being so soul tied to you, like there is a soul tie that your future spouse feels with you. And 19 reduces to 10, which reduces to 1. which is the Magician. So this is again confirming about your ability to create with the divine and manifest opportunities and love as well, because the lovers is here. So manifesting love in your life. So your future spouse sees you as extremely powerful and loving. 10 of Wands, the Emperor. Yeah, you take charge at times when there is something very difficult. 9 of Pentacles as well at the bottom. Magician, look at this. I mean, this reading is confirming itself. So you take charge of difficult situations by putting in solid work, but you also have a strategy, a plan. You're a very good deep thinker. You understand when it's the time to act, when it's the time not to act. You have built a lot for yourself. You're very self-reliant, independent, self-sufficient. You are able to be a leader as well, and to guide other people towards a higher objective. Like your guidance of others, your leadership is for the greater good. You don't do it just for a selfish purpose. And this is why you co-create with spirit, because there is a higher purpose to your action. It's not just for yourself that you're doing it. It's not selfish. It's your life purpose that you are embodying currently. Whatever you're doing in your life, you are in your purpose, and you are therefore co-creating with spirit and serving, you know, your purpose in life for towards the world, in the world. Okay, so you're exactly at the right point as you are, pile 2. I just want to let you know this. You need to be aware that this is your energy here that's coming through, and that you are exactly where you're meant to be. So even at times of confusion, since I saw the 7 of Cups, at times of confusions, don't let be taken by delusion. Sometimes we all get confused, even if we are on our path. At times it feels like we aren't, because there are things which haven't yet unfolded in our life, and we kind of doubt ourselves, and that's human. We are still human beings having, you know, like it's all having a human experience here. So, you know, we are divine souls, but we're also having a human experience. So there is, you know, our human self is kind of limited, and often misunderstands or misinterprets sometimes things as they unfold in life. Celebration and listening. So your future spouse loves how you are able to let them open up to you, because you are a very good listener, and you also are very good at having a good time with them, making them feel like you are having the best time of your life together. You make them feel happy, like they want to celebrate life with you. So it's like that simple, you know. It's like, I just want to be in pile 2's company, because she makes me feel uplifted and alive and content and happy, and it makes me feel joy, and it makes me feel understood. So I feel this joy because I'm very well understood by pile 2. So this is why your future spouse loves you. Your I feel like this kind of posed energy, like you're calm, and then when it's time to party, you're there. You know, you have both. You're able to be calm and relaxing when you're listening to them and whatever they want to tell you, and then you're also able to really put on your you know, party dress, and have the best time, and put on your makeup if you wear makeup, and your ornaments on your head, and here we go, ready for the party. Ace of Emotions, 6 of Emotions. So it's all about the feelings that you stir into your future spouse when you listen to them. Eight of Inspiration. This is the the Eight of Wands. So this is basically the action. And Five of Inspiration, the Five of Wands. So this is talking about you stirring up emotions and passion in your future spouse. So the way you listen to them makes them feel understood on an emotional level. Very, very, very much like family, you know, like you feel like family. You feel like somebody that protects them, that wants to make them feel at ease. And yeah, and then I mean, there is just these outbursts of emotions that your future spouse feels when they are close to you. And also, they feel very motivated by you. The way you relate to them when they are talking to you makes them feel motivated to move forward in life and to create all the projects and things that they can imagine. I also feel like this is talking about dancing together at a time of celebration and party. You two are going to really love how you two dance together. And you act as a mirror to your future spouse. You act as somebody that is able to make them look at themselves and understand more about what they want in life. So that's what they love about you. The warrior. So they love your warrior spirit, your strength, your skills, your discipline, your toughness of will, your heroic side, your stoic side, your sense of self-sacrifice, the ability to conquer your ego. So your future spouse loves the fact that you are not afraid to be vulnerable with this conquering the ego message here. So to be exposing yourself when it's needed, because you really have actually a strength of character that is something they admire in you. You also have a lot of skill set. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you have a lot of curiosity for towards life. There are many things that interest you, that makes you feel like you want to start something new, and you want to develop new things in life. Yeah. Oh, look at all these pages. Yeah, you're a great communicator. So your future spouse loves the way you talk to them, and the fact that you offer everything that they need, because here there is the passion of the wands, the pentacles, which is like something material, and the cups, so emotions. So you are able to stir up your future spouse in all of the aspects. So for example, they love your touch, they love your ideas, and they feel emotionally like this very loving spirit from you. They feel like emotionally satisfied with you. Let's see the bottom, the King of Wands. They love how attractive you are. They love your appearance, the way you dress, the way you carry yourself. They love your self-confidence. You know, you're very self-asserted. You're a tough person, like altogether kind of like strong, and you know, this is a masculine energy. So they love how you take charge of your life and conquer your objectives and goals, ambitions. They love your spirit of enterprise, your beginner spirit, like you want to start new things, and they love how disciplined you are about going for your projects. So let's see the next one. So Your future spouse loves how much you light up the fire within them as you touch each other, kiss each other. They love this private, cozy space that they feel when they're in your presence. They love enjoying moments of very strong intimacy, especially at the house, when you two are going to have your intimate, private, physical time together. They love how you are going slowly about the love making, so they are very sensual love maker. So they love how you like to wait for things to progress between you two. 20 could be relevant for you. You could be a Capricorn. Three of Pentacles. Two of Swords. They love closing their eyes and kissing you. They feel very much at ease with you, like your best friends. So they don't feel any forceful energy from you, the Hierophant. They love how much they can build with you. They can build this cozy environment where you two savor each other in every single moment that you live together and partner up with each other. And this is the Three of Cups, so making love to you gives them a sense of like celebration, like party time, like happiness. They just cannot wait to come back home to you, to make love to you, to close their eyes and just fall into your embrace, into your warm embrace, warm, loving embrace. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. The sun. Yeah, talking about the warm, loving embrace. They love. Okay, if you are a woman watching, they love your beauty when you will just have given birth to their child. Like they absolutely love your body after the birth, no matter how it is. They just love to see you as a mother. This gives them just like a sense of warmth and empowerment and joy. And if you're a man watching, your future spouses love the way you look at them when they're becoming a mother and having given birth to your child. There is this sense of like, even more feeling more, even more close to each other because of this. This has happened. Wanting to really hug each other and feel that warmth, and hug the baby in between you two. That's what I'm getting here, but let's clarify. Page of Pentacles, the Devil, Two of Swords, bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles. Your future spouse is going to love watch you nurturing your child, holding them, working as a parent. And that's what I'm getting here from this. They're going to nearly not know what to do because they just are going to stare at you. Stare at you in a lovingly obsessive way with this Devil card. Really loving looking at you at work, or at work when you're looking after your child. I'm getting it's gonna give them such a sense of warmth and accomplishment that is overwhelming. Let's see what else. Judgment. Here it says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So your future spouse loves your forgiving side, the fact that you are very understanding of everyone around you, that you do not judge people, and that you that you give a helping hand to anyone that needs it, because you're very compassionate. Let me gather up this clarifier here. You're very compassionate with people, and you're going to give a helping hand, and you're going to try to be of support to anyone that is in a difficult stage or state. So let me. Your future spouse is going to love that when they will feel judged about something they have in mind, something that sparks their interest, you know, a project, something, an idea that they have, and they will fear judgment from others, you're going to be standing there beside them and saying, we're going to make a plan. We're going to make a plan, a creative plan on how to make this come to reality. Again, with this magician kind of energy, you're going to support them in their dreams. And you're going to do it in a way that is totally non-judgmental. When everybody else may be doubting them because they had this idea and they want to go and pursue this idea, you're going to be there supporting your future spouse and saying to them, we're going to make this creative plan and we're going to make it happen, don't worry. So that's what they love about you. What else? Physical issues and devotion. When they will be having some physical issues, let's say if they fall sick, if they have an injury, if they have an accident, you're going to be devoted beside them. Very intuitive, very spiritual, and very devoted to them. And you're going to bring all of your, you're going to be the type of person that would be praying for them, for their health to be restored. So you're going to call in the divine forces that you rely on within your life in order to bring a healing energy to your future spouse. Number 35 could be your age, or 30. Number 35 or 30 could be relevant numbers in your life. Let me clarify. Page of Swords, Page of Cups, Page of Wands. This has come out earlier and I've shuffled, you saw this. Okay, so this is really your energy, pile 2. 2 of Pentacles. Let me get another one. Oh, the bottom of the deck we have the 4 of Wands, but let me get another card. 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups has come out several times now. Right, so when your future spouse is going to have some problems, like physical issues specifically, you're going to observe and study the situation, gather information, then you're going to support them emotionally, and you're going to tell your future spouse, what do you need? Then you're going to find a solution, have an idea on how to bring this back to balance, the situation that's created some discomfort. And this is going to lead to you two going back to having a good time together, and is going to reinforce your union, like your unity as a couple. So so you're a great support system for your future spouse. Basically, they love you because you are intelligent to inquire in a clever way about what they are going through, and to offer the support that they need in the way that they need it. And also you have an intelligence about finding creative solutions in order to overcome issues and to bring back a positive outcome to situations and a sense of stability within the couple. So yeah, I mean, it's amazing how many times those pages have come out for you. This is really your energy. It's like a fresh, really fresh energy of, and also a great communicator you are. Travel. Your future spouse loves your sense of adventure, your curiosity for new things, new enterprises, wanting to discover the world. They love, they love the fact that you want to try new foods, try new, experiment a different way of traveling, try new experiences that you have never encountered before, discover new cultures. So this is the pile where I see you loving to explore, travel. Look at this, two inspirations. Page of emotions, that's a page of cups again. Three of inspirations, yeah, this is exactly the same card as this. This is the Three of Wands, when you go on an adventure and you just explore the world with this spontaneous spirit. Queen of Materials, and at the bottom, the Nine of Inspirations. Yeah, absolutely. So there is this very spontaneous creative side to you, which wants to discover the world, go for adventures, go for new experiences, and all of this really enriches you as a person, makes you feel very accomplished, and makes your emotions flourish. And your future spouse loves to see this in you. They love to share this with you. They want to travel as well. They want to explore. They want to discover. They want to create, invent. There is this orange of the sacral chakra, the passion, the creativity, the inspiration, all this orange in these cards. Orange and red. So there is a lot of safe travel. I heard it's like, you have a safe approach to these adventures, and they love the balance you bring between the two, and they love this curiosity that you have about the world, wanting to discover new horizons. Look at this fish going through these tentacles, and there is a beautiful place to discover here within the tentacles here. So it's like taking pictures. You might be somebody that loves to take pictures or make videos. The domino. So this is like the domino effect. One things lead to another, one adventure leads to another. It's like you open a door and then you discover a new world, and then there is another door. So your future spouse loves this adventurous spirit of yours. Imagine, may you look beyond what can be seen. Again, this is the creativity that's within you, because what's within you then manifests outward in the outer world. So there is this richness I feel within you, this creative spirit, this richness of your inner self that makes you look at the world with wondrous eyes, and basically with looking beyond what can be seen. So there is more to reality than what we can see with our eyes. That's what you're going to say as a message to your future spouse, and they're going to love this side of you, this magical side of you. It feels like a discovery of a different world altogether with you. Being with you is the discovery of a new different world, a new way of looking at life, the world. Yes, this is also about exploring the world, going beyond the limited horizons that you see every day. This is about traveling and exploring everything that life can bring. Yeah, this is the Two of Wands, making plans. And there is a world, a globe here in the hand of this person. So again, there is a strong message about exploration, imagination, strength. Four of Cups, yeah. The strength of coming out of the complacency, of the procrastination, of being dissatisfied about life and what life can offer, and taking the courage to embark on adventures that will bring to the discovery of this new world with you. Queen of Pentacles comes out again, so this is definitely your energy of being a person of value, a person of that brings devotion, stability, a grounded spirit. So you are very down to earth as a person, and your future spouse loves that about you. The Crocodile, they love how good you are at planning things and waiting for the right opportunities to come about. This is again that energy of the magician, working with the universe in order to co-create. And so you basically work and work getting ready for when the opportunity comes about in your life. Let's see, that's what they love about you. Four of Pentacles, yeah, there is this energy of holding back until it's time to pounce, you know, like to bounce forward to get the prize. The Hermit, yeah, the holding back energy. You are probably somebody at times kind of introverted, because you need to build for yourself, create your stability, find your solutions, and visualize what you want to bring to reality. So you take time to reflect. And then, though, you are also very emotionally expressive, and you take then action when it's the right time comes about. You take action. There is justice here at the bottom as well after the Eight of Wands. So basically you go about your life in a very fair manner, and you reach your goals. By you're not the type that would step over other people's toes in order to reach your goals. You do it with the wisdom. So you're very careful with your steps, and you are very good at judging um, which way you need to move in order to achieve something. But then when it's time to achieve it, you go for it very decisively. So you go for your goals, and for achieving your objectives very decisively with passion. But it's behind this passion there is the energy of love, the energy of compassion. So you would never like ever gain something out of the destruction of somebody else. So your future spouse adores you because they see how you are a loving person, a very loving person that doesn't want to hurt anybody. The Vessel, they love your body. They love your body. Let me clarify. Six of Voices, Six of Swords, Knight of Materials, and Seven of Inspirations. At the bottom, the Three of Emotions. I feel this is talking when when you two are having physical time together, like you're making love, and they love your touch. They love this slow burner. Everybody else will be out, like nobody can come into your space, intimate space, and so they love how much you just focus on them at that time when you two are intimate, and them only. There is nobody else that it's in your space, and it's a very beautiful time for sharing emotion. So it's a very slow burning type of love making that I see here. Very intense. So your future spouse loves the fact that they feel like you're your soulmate. that they found the romantic counterpart that they were looking for. So let me clarify this. Yeah. Look at this, yeah. Yeah, they loved that after they felt like, you know, they didn't know anymore where to look. They finally found you. And it was like a sort of an illumination. It's like, what have I just seen? Pile 2. The one I can cooperate with and the one that I can build with. So what I love about you is that you're such a good, you are such a good complementary, you're so complementary to each other. You're very good at partnering together and building together. It's just a soulmate bond. So let's see. 8 of Heart. This is talking about your ability to build and put in the work. You know, this is the cooperation in terms of even very. Oh, look at this! Actually, yeah, I just noticed. So you two cooperate really harmoniously with each other, I feel, in very practical things. Going for the shopping, organizing who's doing what kind of jobs. This is about looking after the very practical daily tasks, and you two being very harmoniously cooperating together within a family unit. You may be playing the cello, just for some of you, of course, only maybe few of you. So let me clarify with some tarot here. This is a tarot card, but let me clarify with more tarot. Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords at the bottom. I feel like your future spouse probably was in a very difficult relationship before meeting you, and that ended and left them in a place of sort of desperation. But when you come into their life, they finally meet somebody that they can really cooperate with in an harmonious way, which is completely different to what they experienced before meeting you. And so this kind of harmony in building together is what they're going to love about you. The fact that you are this Queen of Pentacles, which has come out 3 times. So this energy is your energy. You could have a very strong hurt in your chart. But yeah, let me go on to the next. Prospering Heart. Now, this Prospering Heart really reminds me of the Queen of Pentacles. It says, look for beauty, abundance, and generosity. So your future spouse loves, first of all, your physical beauty, but also your inner beauty. This sense of abundance that you bring, that kind of magician ability to turn things into gold, that kind of Midas touch that you have. Or anyway, the ability to make things feel better, even if it's not in material wealth. The prosperity is not just about financial gain, it's also about having access to resources such as true love and real companionship and generosity of heart, generosity of spirit. That's what they love about you. So let me clarify this. I want to clarify with this other deck, sorry. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. That's the generosity of art that I was talking about. I also feel like you bring some peace and calm. This stone gives me a sense of peace. And then we have this cat. This is the intuitive nature that you bring, and this is your passionate heart, very fiery and very loving. But let me see what wants to come out with this. Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. At the bottom, the Strength and the Sun. So yes, you have a strong personality, Paltu, because you have charisma, charm, and look at the black cat. Huh? That's exactly what is here. So you have intuition, charm, and an allure and a magnetism to your energy. And then with the Queen of Swords, you're also very clear about your boundaries and what you stand for in life, your principles, your values. So yeah, you are a strong. You have strong morals, and your future spouse will love that about you. They will love your strength of character, your composure, I heard, and your integrity of character as well. Let me see now the last two cards. Actually, there are three of these are the 18 plus ones, but I'll cover them up because these are to be covered. So let me see. I'm going to cover this one up. Okay, so this is the Knight of Swords. This one is the World, and then there is the Four of Pentacles. Whoops. So so your future spouse, as you can see in all these pictures, there is a man admiring the body of a woman. So now, regardless of your gender, your future spouse is going to admire your body for sure, and they're going to love to see you reaching your highest pleasure. They're going to also love watching you while you sleep, and they're also going to love experimenting a lot of different things in the bedroom. They're also going to love with the Seven of Wands, the fact that you will fight for them, for their love, that you will be willing to fight for them to be in your life. So this was your reading, pile 2. If you liked it, please like this video, share this with anyone you think could benefit from watching it, subscribe my channel if you haven't already to support my work, and leave me a comment. I'd love to know if any of these messages resonated with you. Thank you so much and have a great day. Hi Peltri, welcome to your reading. So you picked this stone, these charms, and this picture, and this card that says, "My heart is open to receiving love." So I'll tell you about the stone when I feel during the reading, as well as these charms. Which, by the way, immediately I can tell you that I randomly picked these charms, and the fact that two flowers came and you know, one blue, one pink. This is really kind of like nice to see, as you two are counterparts to me, the yin, the yang. It's like two different energies, but both very complementary to each other, I feel. And this is a symbol of the sacred union for me, between you two. And then there is this bird. I'll talk about the bird later because I feel like it will come out later through the other spreads and oracle cards. Now with this card here, what your future spouse is going to love about you is how open to receiving their love you are. So the fact itself that you have opened to them and want to come into union with them and share your love with them, it's an honor for them. Now, 24 could be your age, or it could be a relevant number for you in your life. Let me check what this is talking about. Well, Queen of Cups and the Sun, as I split the deck, you have this loving nature that your future spouse absolutely love, that brings a lot of joy and light in their life. So let me see the entire spread now of tarot. Look at this, the Queen of Cups comes out again. So this is your energy, pile 3. This very nurturing, empathic, beautiful, loving person that is just ready to open up to the right person, which is your future spouse, of course. Let me see what else wants to come out. 3 of Wands. Yeah, you definitely are open to the new possibilities that are ahead of you, and this is your attitude when you will meet your future spouse. You will be open to the new good possibilities that want to come into your life, that the universe is preparing for you, basically, and that you have prayed for after the Tower. After you changed your life and your future spouse loves that after you went through hell and back with this Tower card and the 9 of Wands, you have the ability to open up again to love and to hope for the future. That's the message here. Let's see the next one. Armadillo Spirit, set healthy boundaries. Let me clarify. What is this in regards to? Number 3 could be relevant to you. So what do they love about you? Yeah. That you have learned to set healthy boundaries because you have experienced heartbreak. And so you now are at a point of your life where you do not allow anyone in your life that would push those boundaries and try to bend them. So, 2 of Pentacles. Seven of Cups at the bottom, Ace of Swords. I feel like what you have experienced is people, you might have experienced betrayal, somebody juggling you, treating you like an option, and you said no more to that, like no to that. You said no, I'm going to stand up for what I believe is right for myself, and your future spouse loves that you don't allow this kind of people in your life, you know, people that don't understand your value, don't respect your value. Yeah. So you have a good sense of who you are and what you deserve. That's what they love about you. Surrender. Let me clarify. I feel what your future spouse loves about you is your ability to surrendering to the flow of life as it comes. So when there are situations that let me check with tarot, because I'm pretty sure it will come out. Temperance, 4 of Cups, the world, 2 of Wands, at the bottom 3 of Wands. What your future spouse loves about you is your ability to say no to the things that don't make you feel satisfied. So you have learned this ability, because I feel that from what I've seen from the previous cards as well, I understand that you didn't always know how to do that, but you came to the point of realization that that was the only way forward in order to see a different type of results in your life, in order to see more positive results. So you have gone through this healing journey of learning how to say no to the things that don't work for you, and then to follow the divine path, like as it unfolds naturally, without forcing anything. That's what they're going to love about you. What else? Networker. So you are somebody that's like a people person. You value cooperation with others. You value the sense of unity through sharing of information with others, and you have a sense of social awareness and empathy. So your nature is to be tolerant with people. Somebody that includes people instead of excluding people, you know. So let's say if there is a group, you'll be the type of person that would try to get everyone to say their opinion about a certain thing, like in a work group or something. Yeah, so you're not the type that would try to exclude others. You're open to learning from others as well. So you like to cooperate with others and to enrich each other's lives through exchange of information about each other's experiences. So you are this kind of people person. Let's see. They probably observe this in your relationship with your friends, as well as probably your family and your co-workers. They're going to admire your ability to cooperate with the people in your life. 7 of Pentacles is, yeah, Queen of Cups. This is the empathy. The empathy that your future spouse will see in you. Five of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. So, at the bottom of the deck there is King of Wands. I feel the dynamic between you and your future spouse is going to be one where you want to listen to your future spouse and what they are planning to do, and you want to make them feel like you're a support to them and what they want to accomplish. So you're going to have a very good listening ear, and you're going to put in the work together with them in order to bring forward plans for life together, so that so that nobody feels like they're left out. So what your future spouse loves about you is your ability to cooperate with them, and in a way that everybody's opinion is listened to when it comes to matter of deciding what to do with the day-to-day life and with the life that and with the acts and the steps to build together for the future, and nobody feels left out. And this will be valid also for your children together. So You are going to be the type of parent that would listen to the children as well and their opinions. It's not just the adults world, but it's, you know, the entire family gets involved in the decision making of daily life as well as bigger projects. Let's say if you want to relocate, if you want to, you know, if you need to change something in within your life, if you need to move home, everybody will be involved in the decision making. So that's a beautiful family unity that you will form. Let's see. Oh, okay, I have to cover this one up. Conquest. Your future spouse loves that you feel like the biggest conquest they ever achieved. So it's like they are nearly surprised at the fact that you have given in to them. So yeah, they're honored to be the one that gets to enjoy your presence in terms of especially physical pleasure and, you know, the more physical matter. You know, you have given yourself to them, and that's been their biggest conquest. Yeah, Page of Rods, look at this. Like, yeah, this is definitely a phallic symbol, you know, so. And it's this conquest brings them true love, very sweet love, feeling of sweet love. Look at the wands. The passion is, yeah, honestly, this is a very spread about passion and the sensual encounters. It's going to be really good. Your future spouse is going to be very satisfied by your physical touch and the way you handle them and everything, in every sense, you know, even in an 18 plus sense. You fill in the gaps in this kind of explanation that I'm giving. But it's all really bonded by the feelings of love that are very sweet between you two. So there is a lot of romance, but that is fueled by a lot of passion that your future spouse feels for you as well as you. So that's what they're going to love. Let's see what else. Attachment. They're going to feel such a strong sense of attachment to you. And I feel this sense of attachment is going to be based on the fact that they can be themselves with you, like 100%, taking off the mask and not having to fear to be themselves with you. So they feel very confident and very comfortable with you. What is this? 5 of emotions. Queen of emotions. That's your energy again, of this Queen of Cups. You know, you're very empathic, very understanding. You have a good listening ear. Oh, look at I knew the devil would come, because this is the energy of the attachment here. This is 5-5. You might be seeing 5-5. But yeah, I knew the devil would come. And at the bottom we have the Empress. There is you again. So your energy is just a ball of love, and you embody the highest level of sensuality, femininity that this person has ever encountered. So they're going to be obsessed about your body, your beauty, your charm, your alluring. You're like a siren, um, which is going to soothe their emotions. like you're going to make your future spouse come out of this feeling of cold. You see all these icicles. It's like their heart was frozen before meeting you. And then look at this energy. There's an explosion of passion, emotion, light. I love the illustrations, are very very telling in this deck. Your future spouse is going to feel like a fool in your arms, I heard. So that they just cannot like they want to be under your touch, under your control, like, and they want to be handled by you, handled physically and as well as emotionally, because the way you handle them is absolutely sublime. That's the word. It's sublime. Your energy is like so refined emotionally, like you give so much. There's so much to discover as well about you, like it's going through a whole new galaxy to explore. So that's what I love about you, this energy, this powerful magnetic energy. Honestly, you have them under a spell. They're in your power. They're like this marionette, you know, and you are the one that moves the strings. They're attached to you, to the hip. So anyway, that's how powerful you are, pile 3. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Again, this is again that kind of energy of surrender. Surrendering to the divine order of things. You're not even bothered anymore. You're just like, okay, I'll just go with the flow, and the flow will bring me what I deserve. Relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So you naturally attract high level people, the people that bring you the highest energy, the purest energy. What deck am I using for this to clarify this one? I think you're attracting in your life high level soulmates, and not just for your partner. I'm talking also about you know, new friends and community that you're coming in contact with. That's what you're attracting currently. Yeah, the well, exactly. The well represents obviously hopes and wishes come true, abundance, prosperity, wellness, wealth. Yeah, yeah, this going with the flow that brings you everything you need. Clarify further. 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, King of Wands. Again, this is you, the couple. You may be dealing with a fire sign, if it's a man you're looking for, or masculine energy. And you could be a water sign. The Queen of Cups has come out now multiple times. You could be having a lot of water in your chart. But anyway, regardless of the zodiac signs, your future spouse loves about you that you're coming out of a poverty mindset and coming into this prosperity by just going with the flow of life. And they love to watch how you do this. They love to watch how you accomplish all of your objectives and goals by being in this receptive energy, I feel. receptive towards the abundance that the universe wants to offer you. And if you feel like you're not yet in this energy, this is what you are entering as an energy. Let's see. Energetic realm, life between lives. What your future spouse loves is, are you looking at you and observing how you relate to other beings, other people? Because I feel like you are this very enlightened soul, and you can relate to others on a very pure level. So you're not opportunistic. You like to connect with the heart of people. So your future spouse will love to connect to your heart as well. And you do this with many different people in your life. 44 could be a relevant number. I don't feel like clarifying this particular card because it's very, very clear. Closure, well-being. I feel like you've closed tough cycles in your life, which have brought you to a state of much better way of looking after yourself. So I feel like you've grown a lot in terms of embracing the energy of self-love. Yeah, this is definitely a card of self-love, of accomplishment of self. You have begun anew. You've given yourself the chance to start again and to build big for yourself. And again, if you're not there yet, this is what's coming up ahead of you. So the energy of independence, self-reliance, self-acceptance. I know my value, I know my worth, and I bring it to myself. Let me see what else. Yeah, you have come into your knowledge about who you are at your core as this evolved soul, highly evolved soul. You are the high priestess, the one that knows all, that knows everything. You know, the one that has got the ancient wisdom, the lovers. And you will feel with your future spouse this very strong bond. They will feel it as well, and therefore they're going to love you because they feel a spiritual connection with you, with this lover's card, because they see you as this very enlightened being that is also abundant in the material world. And this abundance doesn't have to be just financial. This also indicates the abundance of resources that you bring to the table. So this means high morals, high values, you know, high level of skills. You could have multiple degrees. You could have multiple skills that you bring in your day-to-day life. This is really talking about having reached the point of maturity in your life. So you're a very mature person, and your future spouse is gonna love that and what you can offer in the relationship with them because of that, because of this path that you've gone on, where you've closed up with things that weren't working out for you. You have stepped up with your boundaries. You have practiced a lot of self-love. Depth. May you immerse and go deeper. So your person sees you as a very deep person. I mean, the High Priestess energy definitely talks about that depth of knowledge, and also the Queen of Cups that has come over and over in your spread talks about this energy of deep ability to deeply love. And let me see what else. Yeah, the spiritual love with this cross. Two of Cups, yes, the deep loving feelings that you two share. Your future spouse is gonna love that. the fact that you step up to build with them, and that you are willing to put in the concrete work that means participating to the day-to-day life in an active way and taking on the challenges together as a couple, that because you share love, so your future spouse loves how you are willing to put in effort to build a relationship with them in a very at a very deep level. It's not a superficial marriage. This one is like we get to know each other more and more. We put in the work to find out who we are as people and how we can best cooperate with each other by putting in constant and resilient work, like perpetually a long time. It doesn't end, you know, it doesn't end when we get married. It actually only starts, like we get to know each other day after day during our married life, and we go deeper and deeper in the knowledge of each other. So that's the type of relationship that they love and characteristics they love about you. You are very much of a monogamous creature. You don't want you desire to only be with your future spouse, and they love that about you. You're very loyal and devoted to them as a partner, and you are also a good guide for the children you left together. So you will be very effective parental figure that's going to be a guidance to the children. They love how you parent your children and how you protect your children, as well as the love that you have for your future spouse. So you are a protector of the home, a protector of the family unit, and you protect anything that you see value in, that you feel has got value. And your family definitely has got value, because the wolf is an animal that is very attached to their family group as well as their community. So you are also, and that comes back to the networker archetype I saw earlier. You are a community person. You are somebody that likes to link within your own community, and therefore you protect everybody in that regard. You're much of a guardian of your community, of your family, of the dear ones that are the important people in your life, and your future spouse appreciate that about you. Then we have the Hunter, the Althea, and the Riddle. So I feel that your future spouse loves to discover who you are, because it's like a hunt for them. It's like hunting. It's like this exciting discovery of the riddle of this person that is you, pile 3, that they can't quite figure out immediately. So they need to really go on a discovery journey to understand who you are at your core, what you bring, and they're going to do this by being your soul mirror. They're going to see sides of you that really reflect their own self, and by doing this they're going to even discover sides of themselves that they didn't even realize they had. So the union between you two is going to bring up the surface a lot for your future spouse. Is going to be like nearly like a self-discovery journey, because by getting to know you, they're actually understanding more about themselves by relating to you. Yeah, 2 of Cups, the mirroring. The mirroring that brings healing and awakening. This reminds me of the Kundalini awakening. Yeah, and this will bring a clarity of mind and a clarity of understanding the direction of future actions, and discovering the shadow side as well of your future spouse. So they actually love that you're making them learn about themselves. It's literally a journey of self-discovery through the relationship with you. As I said before, this is confirmed by the tarot cards. So your future spouse loves to talk to you, to have conversation with you with the King of Swords. They're going to feel intrigued by anything you exchange as information because they find value in it. They also find you extremely supportive. They love to see how supportive you are as well with your friends group. As I said, you're somebody that brings support to others and as well is very supported by their community, by their spiritual guides, by their, here it says fairies even. So they feel you are divinely supported as well. Wow, look at this. Justice, judgment. If this is not divine support, I don't know what it is. As a tarot card to explain what I just said. Because this is all about balancing the karmic scales, coming to a point of realization of your self-value, and to therefore being able to renew your life in a new phase where you form a family together. So your future spouse is going to love about you, your clarity of mind on how to bring to reality this dream of forming a family together, which is going to give such a feeling of fulfillment to them. So you are their every wish for a new chapter in their life that materializes in a very concrete way in the 3D reality. And this is a balancing of the karmic justice. And you are all along divinely supported during this path together. So your future spouse recognizes this. It's kind of it's nearly like a supernatural force that brings you two together and that makes you two become this very stable couple that experiences a lot of happiness together. So they love how supported you are by the universe and by the community around you, and by all the people that you know. So there's going to be a lot of as well, I feel a lot of family support to this union of you two coming together. I feel like your families will actually be very happy to see you two coming together as a couple. What does your future spouse's love? Three of Air, messenger of water. This is the Page of Cups. They love your the fact that you haven't lost your childlike spirit and giving heart, even if you have experienced heartbreak. So your history hasn't been an easy one in terms of your love life, but you have overcome that and you have kept an open heart, obviously to the right people, like to people that are deserving of you. The Fool, yeah. You're not giving up on happiness, on taking a chance on creating happiness for yourself. You moved away from times where you felt you had to stand up and create those healthy boundaries that we talked about earlier with that armadillo card, which if I can get it again, I'll show you again. Hold on. Here we go. So yeah, you had to step up and fight in your corner and move on from situations that were painful for you. So you set these healthy boundaries, and then you said no to whatever didn't work, and you went on a journey to rediscover your own heart, your own self, and in search of your happiness, which is going to come with the union of your future spouse. And I feel like you're going to have possibly a boy together first, at least as a first born, but obviously that's only for some of you, because this is a collective reading, so only take the messages with a grain of salt. Right, let's see the other cards. So we have the healing heart. Yeah, your heart is healing. You're facing your shadows, you're growing, you're opening up again to love. And this is the type of state you're currently in, and your future spouse is going to recognize your strength in moving forward from that heartbreak that we observed just in the spread before this one. And they're going to really admire your ability to renew your heart and grow from a point of healing. Yeah, this is the pain you've experienced, and this is the joy you want to step into with your power, with your own self empowerment. With the Queen of Wands, they're going to love how physically beautiful you are, attractive, handsome, no matter what your gender. They're going to admire your intuitive nature with this cat, this black cat, and your sense of I know what I want and I know what I deserve. Your sense of self-confidence, like you know your value, and you're looking for happiness, and no less, no more, but simply happiness. So they're going to love how much joy you're going to bring, how much light you're going to bring in their own life. They probably come out of some pretty tough disappointments in love as well. So you two are going to kind of heal each other's hearts. Let's see what else do I admire about you. You actually got two cards of from this deck. Here it says, when my mind is still, I hear my inner voice. I feel like this is connected to this bird. This bird is a symbol of your inner voice that you hear when your mind is still, which means that what your future spouse admires about you is your clarity of mind and the stillness of mind. You have learned how to put your mind at rest and how to therefore let yourself hear and understand yourself better, to the point that you've gotten to know yourself really on a deep level. Let me clarify. Yeah, on a very deep level, you've got to know yourself with the Moon card and the Knight of Rods. You've taken active action in order to understand the depth of your own emotional self. Let's see. You've definitely put in the work to understand yourself, and this allows you to also become very understanding of others, specifically your future spouse. So what they're going to love is how you put the work in to get to know them as a person. Again, there is this Knight of Rods that wants to come out again, as well as the Seven of Cups and the Five of Wands. At the bottom, the Two of Wands. Even at times when you two have a disagreement and there is emotional distress, I feel that your future spouse admires the fact that you take an active role in finding a place of mediation, a place of agreement between each other, a place where you two can find a common ground on which to move forward by putting in the work in understanding which are the best choices for both of you, not just one. I really like this Two of Wands card because it shows two hands of two different people on each wand, And this really talks to me about the cooperation in making choices. So it's a very clear message about the fact that even at times when you disagree, you will then, you have this ability to put in the work and actively seek communication and agreement on plans. And so your future spouse really appreciates this quality. So let me see the next. Okay, so the next two cards are 18 plus. Let me see. Yes, I need to cover this one because it shows basically that your future spouse is going to admire your body first of all. They're going to, well, that's the Ten of Pentacles. So they're going to admire, like to love the fact that you bring a sense of certainty to them in terms of the reliability of you in this relationship. You are, as I said before, a loyal, devoted spouse, and that's what they love about you, the fact that you are completely dedicated to them as a companion. You're not interested in anybody else, and you are all focused in creating this beautiful life together, to build big, to build a legacy, and that will last for many years to come. So that's what they love. And they also love, okay, I'm going to move this away and I'm going to cover this up. They also love your taste. Now you can understand this picture. This is very much about your physical encounters and how much your future spouse has good chemistry with you. Let's put it that way. And I'm going to leave it on this note. And if you like this reading, please like this video. If you want to support my work, please subscribe my channel. It's the best way to support me and what I'm doing here. And also leave me a comment. I'd love to know if any of this energy that I described was resonating with you, and please share this with anyone that you think could benefit from watching it, as my purpose is to support anyone in this journey to finding their future spouse. Thank you so much and have a great day.